Also, welcome YouTube. We're doing a react today, guys. Welcome to it's a YouTube video. There's gonna be a YouTube video. Like, comment, subscribe if you like me crashing out on this VTubers. They have nothing to do with me. But yes. Let's crash out together, shall we?
Nyara VT. Oh, do I hate your guts. Now, before we talk about anything, let me be clear. I am not transphobic or anything. Before y'all comment some stupid shit like that, I'm not transphobic. Why am I targeting this creator? Doesn't have anything to do with trans. She's just fucking sorry, they. Because they get very mad at being called they for some reason. For context,
what?
A little bit ago,
what the
Nyara
fuck?
VT was called out by Kitsunero. Says here, hey, at Nyara VT, I know that my
Don't know who Nyara VT is. I don't have to know who that person is to know that with the clips I've seen so far. Very annoying. Very annoying. It tickles my dude. It like smashes my balls, bro. It makes me angry, bro.
This video of me reacting to someone who insulted me blew up, and you are trying to capitalize on that, but still not gonna react to it. Also, kindly remove me out of your thumbnail. I never said the pride overshadows men's mental health. I said men's mental health is overshadowed generally. This is slander with Nyara VT's video saying what—
Yo, where the love for the kings at, huh? What about guys, eh? What the fuck? What about guys? Can we get some mental health awareness here, guys? It was last month, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
and female VTubers pretend to care about men. This was around Pride Month, which Pride Month is also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, if y'all didn't know.
You get everything? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, there's no shot.
But that has been overshadowed for hundreds of years. No one even knew about it. I didn't even know about it until recently. Kitsunero tweeting about Men's Mental Awareness Month, and now it matters. That's all she tweeted, by the way. She didn't say, oh, Pride doesn't matter, fuck Pride. She didn't say anything like that. And Nyara VT over here then made a video saying when female VTubers pretend to care about men, and then puts words in fucking Kitsunero's mouth, and it says, pick me VTubers. Men
what the
deserve love.
fuck?
Feminism is toxic. Pride overshadows men's mental health. And
Bro,
like,
yo, what? You're fucking, you're using goddamn Photoshop, brother? Whoa!
On his second channel, More Kazana, made a video called VTuber Melts Down over creators supporting men. And Nyara saw this.
What the
and
fuck?
In this video, Kazana calls Nyara them or they, like any other person would. Like if I make a video about like fucking Johnny Somali.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I'm an old school guy. It is very hard for me. To call a transgender woman or transgender man with their respective pronouns. I'm sorry. I'm just like that. I'm not going to. I can't. Because if I look at somebody and they looked, you know, they have the features of a male or female, to me at least, right? To me, I mean, it's just my brain works that way. Like I can immediately say like, oh, that's a he or that's a she. You know what I mean? If I misgender somebody, I mean, it is what it is. I can, like, if I don't know you, if you're not my friend, if you're not my family member, you know, like I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not going to cater to it. And somebody being called they, I think it's more than fair. You know what I mean? I totally agree with you 100%. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You're not gonna get an apology from me if you demand it from it. I can try better. My best one that I can do is call you they. At best. By the way, welcome to the stream, Fruity. Sometimes I get called she or her, and I'm not trans. And yeah, it always my mom's saying it by accident. Yeah, sometimes it happens by accident. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you like talking to somebody for the first time. It's very hard. It's very hard to change your brain, like switch up your brain to trying to call somebody whatever they want to be called. You know what I mean? And I hate when people demand of me to do that. I hate that. It pisses me off. You know what I mean? If you came to me nicely and be like, listen, like, you know, I feel like I'm this, I'll be like, you know what? You came to me nicely. You were nice about it. Sure. I'll consider it. I'm not obligated to say it, but I'll consider it. But when some people come, like, you know what I'm talking about. You know which ones I'm talking about. The people who come to you and be like, I demand that you call me this. Because that's how I feel. I'll be like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, nah. There's one of my friends used to say this a lot. You can take me to hell with sweet words, but if you are a bitch about it, you are not gonna get anything out of me, bro. On God, on God, on God, on God. I'm gonna mute on this stream in like 20 minutes. I got you. It's physically impossible for me. Yeah, me too, bro. I'm an old fart. I'm sorry. I'm an old shark. This is not my generation type of deal. But like, you're not gonna force me to say shit that I don't want to say. You know.
If I'm talking about him, I'll be like, there they.
Wait, especially if they demand it and it changed how they identify a week later and constantly do it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's very hard to keep up with how many new pronouns there are, bro. Like I'm not with it. I don't like. It's not within my orbit. It's not within my family. It's not within my friends. Like I'm sorry. I'm not going to. Unless you're really nice about it, I will consider it.
Type shit, and Nyara wasn't happy about it and had to twist this and make this about her fucking being trans somehow. It's all about being trans, guys. That's her whole fucking personality. As you can see here, if you ever wonder why trans women get upset when you use,
this is the type of people I'm talking about, bro. This is exactly the type of people I'm talking about.
They, for them, despite us literally being women. Here's a prime example with this video attached to it.
Let's see how often I get degendered and just get called they and just like referred to by name, whereas he doesn't do it to other creators like Kitsu.
A person called Nyara
Wait. So he called you they? So he correctly gendered you? And you got angry? Okay.
You know, I covered them
That's the first day.
What we covered them for was the fact that they were of them essentially said, and they were very with their videos, and I think it's kind of funny to see because again, you know,
another they,
how much, you know, they tweet
another they,
and how much they
another they
kind of post and get away with because a lot of the stuff they post is
another they
very inflammatory. I mean, you know,
what?
if you literally go through their Twitter timeline,
another they
tweet
another.
Bro, wait. You see what I mean, chat? Yo, she sounds so condescending. Oh my god, bro. Oh, there's no shot, dude. There's no shot, brother. There's no shot. Yo, what? Another day? Yo, this is what I mean. Dude, you can hear the pose that she's doing, bro. I guarantee you when he was saying that, he's like, his nose is like this. Like, bro was looking up like this. Another day. Another day. Another day. I don't know if someone's gender my automatic is they. Yeah, I mean, I don't know either, but I have heard that most of the people who are transgender do like to be preferred to be called they. You know what I mean? But like this person is taking offense to that. At least he's trying to call you they. Like, bro, if it was me, I would have called you bro. I ain't gonna lie, chief. I ain't gonna lie. I would have called you dude, bro, fam, yo, what's up, champ? You know, all that shit. Like, at least he's trying, bro. And you have the audacity, this snortiness to be like, another day. Another day. I call everyone bro. Me too, Arrows. Me fucking too.
And obviously stuff they tweet about quite a lot.
Bro, that little giggle. Yo, that giggle. Bro thought he had him. Oh my god, I hate this motherfucker.
Fuck you!
Heck yeah!
I'm gonna be so fucking
fuck you!
I was eating food, right? I was fucking eating my fucking fries and onion rings, and I saw this shit on my timeline, on my Twitter timeline, and I was geeking the fuck out, bro. This shit pissed me off so much.
Yeah,
how are
bro,
you making this about gender, bro? How are you making this about gender?
By the way, this had nothing.
You gotta understand. In these videos,
don't let it forget. I know I like to ramble a lot. Don't let it forget though. This had nothing to do with gender. This had to do with the fact that one person, like, they were acknowledging that men's health was getting overshadowed by other things. Like, nobody talks about man's health. You know what I mean? Like, that's where all this stemmed from. Dying also, apparently, bro didn't like to be called they. I much rather be called they than stupid. But this child seems to prefer the latter. Yeah, yeah. Mostly I'll say it entitled. Like this is what I mean. Like there's some people who just feel like they're untouchable, brother. Like on God. And listen. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody for who they are, for their color of their skin or anything. I just hate people for their stupid actions. You know what I mean? I don't look at color. I'm colorblind, motherfucker. I am genderless, motherfucker. I judge somebody based on their fucking actions. And if you're acting retarded, then you know you're fucking retarded. That's it. That's all there is to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate when people do that shit, bro. I hate when people bring their fucking race, gender, identity, because you know what that implies, right? That those people who bring that up, that's their whole life. They make that their entire existence, and they're looking for stuff to get offended, and it's ridiculous. This is the type of people I hate, because they think they're in the right, and they're nowhere near that word, bro. Toodle, take it easy here. Colorblind and genderless, yeah. Like, I mean, it shouldn't. It has not. It's 2025. Let's be honest here. Like, there shouldn't be any type of like prejudice or like any type of hate towards people based on their color of their skin or because of their gender. I think you should judge people by merit, actions. And this motherfucker is dumb as hell, dumb and entitled.
When you're talking about someone, I can't believe I have to explain this, but when you're talking about someone, you could refer to them as he, as she, or as a they.
Yeah.
What? No, you got but you got a nut. Is No, when you're talking about someone unconsciously, you'll go either what they're like are, like a male or female,
yeah,
or you'll say they.
That's me.
I do this too. Tectone does this too. Sensitive Society does this too. More Pegasus does this. WestJet.
By the way, shout out to Tectone. That motherfucker is goddamn incredible. He's always on top of drama, bro. That's the type of fucking VTuber I want to be. He's not a VTuber, but I want to be like him.
Does this. Everyone does this. As you can see here, Kazana even pulled up with proof. It says everyone is a they. He doesn't do it to other creators. Okay, so here's some clips from some of my recent videos of me using they for other creators. It's simple English language.
Yeah.
With this clip attached to it.
When they first started out, and if you don't know who Zentrail is, obviously they're the one with the TTS voice, and they don't actually use their real voice. The fact they're kind of partnering up with a really big company being Omocat, Yubari Ray, and they seem to be, you know, making new content, doing a debut live stream, which is actually coming up very, very soon. And it seems like they are fully getting back into VTubing.
Hey, bro, it's calling everybody day. Like, what's wrong with it? I don't, what the fuck? Like, what? By the way, this had nothing to do with Nyara VT, by the way. I'm just gonna put it out there. He brought that upon himself. He made it all about himself on that one. That's fucking crazy, bro. I don't care what someone's gender or sexuality is, but don't be a dumbass about it, or I am just straight up not talking to you again. Yeah, that's a fair take, honestly, Murder. It was my entire personality for a few months, but that's because I had just found out being LGTB I can't even say that. I'm not gonna lie. LGBTQ was. Which is different than making your entire personality and for the rest of your life. Listen, you can be gay, you can be trans, and you can be a bisexual or whatever you want to pick. You know what? Whatever. Just don't be a bitch about it. You know what I mean? Don't make it your whole life, and don't try to push that shit on other people who don't believe in that and what you are. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, bro. Everybody's free to do whatever the fuck they want to do as long as within the confines of the law. Just don't try to push it on somebody else, you little communist bastard. Like that, what the fuck? Listen, if I want to call you bro, I want to call you a bro without getting goddamn put in prison. That's all I want to say. That's it. It might be you might look at me as a dickhead, sure, whatever, but listen, bro, like that's how I feel and that's how I talk. So, it is what it is.
but they've been very less vocal about it ever since the interview with Paper Bag Boy.
And somehow, this bitch, Nyara VT, made it about being trans. I can't emphasize this part enough. I have no problem with trans people, right? No problem.
It's all
I have a
about
problem
me,
with this
me.
person specifically. They're beyond
It's about me, and how I feel.
retarded,
damn it, bro.
They're
So
calling other people
stupid.
pygmies because they're showing light to something that hasn't been shown light to for fucking years.
Yeah.
They're saying people are misgendering just because they use the word they. And oh, wait until I call out the hypocrisy of
dumb.
this, right? Because in her own replies, in her own fucking reply,
Wait. You sound like a girl. You look like a girl. You have mentioned all over your Twitter and socials that you are in fact a woman, and they still be saying they like your pronouns are Baltimore. I got frustrated for you, Lamau. It's just blatantly obvious what they wait. Oh my god. So she's a hypocrite. Bro's a hypocrite. Day's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. What? They are doing at this point. I don't even want to read the rest of it. Oh my god, what a hypocrite.
she said to this person, it's just so blatant and obvious what they're doing.
Bro! Bro! Hey, dude, I swear to God, it's always the people who make it about themselves, the most hypocritical people you will ever meet in the internet. Dude, what the fuck? Are you serious? People want to be mad and bait mad. Yeah, no, true, but like, listen, I don't know, bro. This is a hypocrite. This is just straight up a hypocrite. Like, that's how you know they don't even believe in what they're saying. Cause she's not practicing what she's preaching, bro. Oh, hell nah. Big hypocrite. Oh my fucking god.
Fuck nah. You don't.
Yeah, hell nah.
Oh, hell nah.
Oh,
There's no
hell
way you're
nah,
complaining
bro.
about someone calling you date and then doing that exact same thing. The hypocrisy is crazy. What the fuck? And this guy said at that point they avoid misgendering so they can't get called out.
Bro.
And she said constantly using they, them for me is misgendering. Well, Nyara,
Bro.
newsflash, buddy. No
Nah.
one gives a shit what you say.
I don't give a
probably
fuck.
fucking view and like botting your fucking tweets. Because I'm gonna be honest, there's no way you gain 20,000
I
followers.
don't
making
give a
these
fuck, bro.
Dumb ass fucking takes. Your whole personality is you being trans. And let's be honest, a real trans person, a real gay person, someone that's really LGBT, would not
Tony Stark didn't die for this. Oh my god. No, not Tony Stark. Oh no, he's probably rolling on his metaphorical grave. Oh no.
make that their whole personality. That is the same as a straight guy making
Oh
that their
my
personality.
God.
Oh, I'm straight. Oh, I'm straight. Oh, I'm straight. I don't think you would be very fond of that, would you? Like, be
Yeah, Cha.
creative. Your whole
Ayo, Cha. I'm straight, bro. You better call me by my pronouns. On God, I'm straight. I'm tired of you guys calling me gay. All right? You better start calling me straight, or you guys are all gonna get fucking twit longers, motherfuckers. Nah, you're gay, bruh. I'm not. You're getting a twit longer now, bro. Yeah, that's it. I'm so fucking offended that you told me that. I'm so offended that you call me gay because I'm a straight dude. That you motherfuckers are all gonna get a twit longer. On God. You know what I'm saying? But you know how stupid that sounds. You know what I mean? Like you see what he's saying. Like it makes the double standards is kind of crazy, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, gay, trans, and bro, I'm nor gay nor trans. I don't know where you guys got that information. You guys are running with some crazy fanfics. I swear to God, this type of person is this type of person is the reason we have some people thinking the whole LGBT community is like this. I know. Listen, I don't think the LGBT community is like that. I know it's not. It's always the little vocal minority. They always like you know how they say like one one person ruins it for everybody. I feel like that just applies to everything, including the LGBT community. You know what I mean? And by the way, Fruity, it's not LGBT. It's LGBTQ plus community. I get it right. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm joking about that. Like I don't really care. Bro, we all saw you with your female outfit. By the way, that wasn't even me. I was forced in that outfit. It was Arrows. She put me in that outfit.
Personality is I'm trans. Good for you. No one cares. The fuck? You're just shitting on people relentlessly for no fucking reason.
Nobody gives a fuck that you're a
Making
trans.
that don't make fucking sense for no reason. You're calling
people don't give a fuck that you're trans, bro. Like we give a fuck that you're just a retard. And we care about. Maybe you should fix your brain and actually become a little more less of a retard. That has nothing to do with you being a trans.
people pick me. You're saying people misgender for what? Like you
dumb takes, L-ass takes from that idiot.
Are you nah. I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna proceed. Right? I'm not even gonna proceed because I could say worship, but I could be turning into Leafy right now. I could full on go.
Oh
like,
no, not Leafy. No, brother, you don't want to do that. You don't want to go tell people to go drink bleach, right?
Honest, people like this deserve to be fucking bullied. I can't lie. I can't fucking lie. Like, I don't care. She's a fucking bitch. Sorry, they're a bitch. And the only reason I said
don't misgender. Don't misgender
like
day. All right.
As shit. Let me be annoying as shit too. And yes, you haven't done shit to me. That doesn't change the fact that I'm pissed the fuck off looking at this shit. Let's be honest. You went after one of my friends. I'm gonna defend one of my fucking friends. Okay. The only people you'll get behind you is people either equally or more retarded than you. Nyara also tweeted out saying, okay, stop pretending trans people don't see what you're doing if we're the only one who get referred to exclusively with they, them pronouns. If it isn't what we prefer. You switch between she, they. For me, I'd never call it out.
Bro, I don't give a fuck what you prefer, Nyara. How about this? How about I change your pronouns, right? How about I call you a retard? How about that? I think retard or tard will do you better, honestly. Like, what the fuck you mean, we? Like, what are you speaking for everybody too? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Who made you the Jesus Christ of the transgender community?
But this is obviously to other me. No,
Reflash tar. Oh my god, that's golden.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never even heard of the term other someone. The reason people say they is because one, it's easier, and two, it's probably the first thing that came to mind, right? And let's be so fucking for real. The reason we say they to trans people most of the times is because we don't want to offend them and call them the wrong pronouns. We're trying to be nice. But
nah, fuck that. I'm offending. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you're not my friend nice to me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
GG Eros for this beautiful idea.
Dude, that is such a good idea, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is the equivalent of a blown woman spending all their skill points in looks and forgetting to put any in personality. 100% Primal, 100%. This motherfucker is missing half of a brain. I swear to God. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, he needs to get that fucking brain checked out. You know what? He should get a neural link implanted on his brain. Maybe he'll become better, smarter.
You want to be a bitch? I'm gonna be honest. I'll just be offensive to you. I don't care. I don't care. I'll call you he. I'll call you they. I'll call you she. I don't care. You're a bad human anyway. Why would I care? You don't respect others, so you're not gonna get respect from anyone. If you actually showed respect and were kind to other people and didn't call them out for no fucking reason, people would be nice to you and respect you. But no one fucking cares about you. No one respects you. A lot of people don't like you, and you're not.
Chat, treat everybody you meet the way you want to be treated. That's honestly what it is. Like, that's all you gotta do. It's not rocket science.
Gonna make them like you more by doing this bullshit. Anyways, use my code THOMA for 10% off your gamer subs and end video. I'm done, bro. Hell no.
What the fuck?